What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name's Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellanea. Not have my thingy just going all nutty potatoes over here. Sorry, I'm a minute late. My stream didn't want to connect to YouTube for some weird reason. Also, let me take this weird thingy off. I mean, it's cute. I'll leave it. It's fine. The banner around the outside. I think it's all right. Anyways, how is everybody doing today? I don't think we have any viewers just yet, so I'm just going to talk to myself for a minute while people figure out that I'm actually live. I'm also going to move some things around here. I'm going to raise this up. I decided to work on Grand Canal and Basilica Venice today because that's one that people like to see. And yeah, so let me move some stuff. I'm working on this here squaresy today. I have I do actually 2 squares at a time when I do like the rows or whatever. And so I have this 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 5 more on this row. This is a larger one because it has like a partial up at the top, like that much extra. But then that'll be past the halfway point, and then, the rest of the painting, what have you. So yeah, super, super excited to be moving along with it. What is up, Sarah, Callie? Hello, Barb. Hello, Sue. I would say good morning. It's kind of good morning for me because I kind of slept on and off today. My schedule's gone all like wackadoo, so that's good time. How are people doing? Are you getting a lot done? Since this particular live doesn't have anything to do with wings and things, wings and anythings, I'm just working on this painting. So I haven't done Grand Canal in a minute. And you can only get stuff done if you work on it, right? Isn't that how that works? But it was also requested because Miss Electra, she hasn't seen this one in a minute. I really can't wait until this one is done. I can't wait to see it finished because it's going to be a stunner. I already know. Already know. Anyhow, who else? Diamond Queen 2020, working on the Bay and the Cat. Okay. L&L Diamond Painting. Welcome, sneaky, sneaky. Taking a break from turning stuffs. So, oh no, you're not turning stuff. Watching turning stuffs, maybe. It's Lee, right? Lee. Why is that not sticking? Come on. What's going on here? Doesn't want to stick. Lee. Co-hosting. Right. Right. I'm losing it, Lee. Don't worry about me. Barb. A night owl, went to sleep about 5:30 a.m. Yeah, you should join us on the Discord. We're up talking on there until whatever. We watched because you can actually like stream together on that. We watched Casper. Oh man. Ducky Bee kicking my butt. Hi Danielle, welcome. Hi Marie. Lost it a long time ago. Yeah, you join me. Join me in my lost it bucket because that's where I hang out, is the lost bucket. Casper Sights. That's what we were watching. It's this I assume he's British or something. Not from America, I can tell you that. But he reacts to like people's ghosty videos or whatever. Don't get Discord, but it sounds fun. It's not too bad. Some of us go to sleep at a decent hour, like 3. Yeah, not many of us, but some of us go to sleep at a decent time. So this Casper site, it's like this guy, he reacts to people's like ghost story videos, whatever. And it's really, really funny. He's hilarious. Hello, Beans. What can I do for you, sir? You just came over to lick me and say hello? He came over to nose my arm and then left. Just slimed most of my arm. Yep. Yep. But it's really, really funny. Highly recommend it. Um, it's like somebody's most chilling stories or whatever, aliens or whatever, that sort of stuff, right? And yeah, he reacts to them and it's really funny. I was cracking up pretty hard. And it's one of those things like I can watch a funny movie or a funny video and not laugh. You know what I mean? Like, I'll make like, yeah, whatever. But I was actually laughing out loud. Needed to laugh out loud. Of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the least. Oh, okay, a little twist on that. I see. Been sick for over 2 months. Oh no. Diamond Queen 2020 sending you some vibes, man. What's up, Donna Dusk Gems? Welcome. Oh, and okay, so I hit 1,000 subscribers, right? And I did some things because I felt like, momentous occasion. I opened Try to Follow, like I said I was going to do. And I've been working on it. It's really tight. I don't know what's going on. I was trying to fix it, trying to like scooch things over, give myself some room, whatever, and it bit me. It literally bit me. Well, it didn't bite me, but I was pushing with this thing, right? I was pushing my rows and I'm like pushing my rows and I pushed really hard and my hand slipped. The top of these drills are like super sharp, super sharp, and it bit me. It hurts. It hurts, mom. It hurted. So I decided to stop wrestling with it because it definitely won round one of that argument. I didn't feel like fighting with it anymore. I was like, I got a whole row done, but I didn't want to fight with it anymore because I didn't want to get bit again, honestly. And I ended up dropping a row. I know it sounds crazy. It's in the black, like nobody's gonna see it. But I dropped the row because nobody's going to see that I dropped a row, and I'm just going to start fresh on the next chunk because where it is in the black, you're never even going to see that it's missing one. It's all going to anyways. So I know I told my secret. It's all right. I wouldn't normally tell anybody that I dropped a damn row, but I had to. I couldn't create any room. I could not create any space. And I don't know what in the heck's up with that, but I'm just gonna have to do better next time. Been on antibiotics and steroids for almost 10 days. Well, hopefully those work out for you, dear. What's up, L. McIntyre Brooks? How you doing? Yeah, I just normally wouldn't share that I dropped a row and did a dumb thing, but I had to do it. I had no choice, and it bit me. So, like I said, I wasn't gonna fight with it. I mean, I don't get it. My placement for squares is pretty impeccable. I mean, I am a very, very, very straight placer. So how I ended up losing a row, I couldn't even tell you. Cooking dinner in the microwave. Okay. Sarah Barden just got off work. You're not that late to the party. Don't worry about it too much. You're not too late. So I was looking at like, okay, what do I want to talk about today? Like what's going to be the topic of discussions, right? So I thought we could talk about like some big changes that we've made in our lives. Now, we already know the kind of big changes that I've made in my life, like generally, right? Sobriety being a big change, whatever, but obviously motherhood is a big change in one's life. Um, but I want to know what sorts of big changes you've made in your life, like something that was highly affecting to you, um, made your life better, worse, whatever. Um, because I'll tell you, when it comes to uh things, right? Like hobbies, jobs, whatever, I end up changing jobs lots of times. Like I'm a Sagittarius and we're known for getting bored very, very, very easily. We like to master something completely and then like, okay, that's boring. I need something. We go in and we do the best, literal best job that we're able to do, sometimes better than anybody else. And then we get bored once we've mastered it and we need something new. Moving. Stop it. Yeah, go bark out there, you dog. And so like job changing, holy crap. I feel like I could talk at length forever about the different jobs that I've had. Um, I've done everything from like, okay, so I started out, I of course I've done the babysitting thing, childcare, whatever, but I've also done let me go handle Beans, see what he needs to stop barking about. Beans, dude, hey, can you close that door? That's enough, Beans. Good Lord. Um, so I've worked in a balloon shop. I've been an animal control officer. I've been in customer service. I've been a waitress. I've been a bartender. I've been a DJ. I've been like customer service. Worked on. He's got a bottle now, so he's decided he needs to throw it around. Hey Beans, could you take that? Could you take that over there, please? Looking at me like, no. Oh my gosh. He's just trying to move him to the other room. He's like, you can't have my bottle. Oh, my son's trying to get him to move to the other room. Goofy dog. Moving from Connecticut to South Carolina to be closer to your kids. That's a big change. What's up, cat? Didn't see you sneak in. Sneaky cat. Um, so yeah, I've worked as a door-to-door salesperson for like the cable company, cable and internet. Um, it's I don't know if you guys know what Spectrum is. It used to be Charter Communications. I worked for Charter Communications. I used to run karaoke as a DJ. I've worked in entertainment, the entertainment industry, doing lots of different things. Yeah, he pretty much gave me a look like, I'm gonna do what I want, mom. Good try. Yeah, Spectrum. Uh, what else? I've worked in healthcare. I've like I said, I get bored with stuff. I master something in a specific field and then I'm like, I don't want it anymore. I need something different. And now I'm a content creator. Will I get bored with it and leave? I hope not. I mean, granted, at least you've got a few years out of me before I get too like bored or whatever. Cause it tends to be a few years before I really like, okay, I need something new. I need something different. But I'm hoping that I can continue to find things that make people happy, making connections and things like that. I don't think you'll lose me anytime soon. But a scripper? What's it? Oh, okay, okay. What sounds like I was a scripper? I've never been. Oh, in the entertainment. Ah. I see. What's up, Michelle H? Welcome. No, Barb, no, I'm not saying that you'll lose me after a few years. I would hope that I could think of ways to keep it interesting so that I could stick around. Um, so I did end up oh, bad drill. I did end up uh working on the lathe over at the in-laws house. I've got some pens that I did. It's just wood, nothing too spectacular. I still got to practice with resin yet. Uh I think it's I think that's something that I might be able to make some fun money with, whatever possibly. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Right now, I'm not nothing. I'm not trying to do anything. I figure, maybe if like the Dazzlers want to get some pens or something, I would make pens for us, but I thought about making like a House of Miscellanea pen specifically, and if people wanted in on that, what have you. But I'm not a pen business. Would not call myself a pen business anywhere near it yet. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But I do feel like I took kind of to the lathe pretty easily. And show you a couple examples for those who haven't seen them yet. All right. These are some of the ones that I did. I feel pretty happy with them. Um, they definitely turned out better than I thought they would. Let's see. My first that's my pen. My second pen. Yes. This is my first pen that I ever made. Like ever. I really like it. I'm very happy with it. That was my second pen that I ever made. And then oop, throw my pens. This one I think was the third pen. I'm pretty sure. And then these curly cherry ones, they came like after that. This one was an iron. This is the last one I think I made, the ironwood. But I'm actually really, really proud of what I have. Um, I didn't think I would be able to do it, and I did it. So I can't complain too highly about it. You know what I'm saying? I set my mind to a task and I did it. So we'll see where that gets us, right? But I'm pretty happy with them. I feel like next I got to work with some resin because I don't know how to work. I haven't done any resin yet. What's up, Della? How you doing? Thank you, Sarah Barden. I appreciate it. Hi, Lois. They look comfy. Hi, Chrissy. Um, they look comfy. Actually, okay, so I messed around with this one just to kind of see how it was going to feel. And actually, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I like the thick ends. So I had my multi-placer in this side, and yeah, it's actually quite comfortable. And they're so lightweight. Like wood is so lightweight. Whereas these ones that are resin definitely got heft to them. So when you drop them inside of your tray of drills, you definitely end up spraying them everywhere and anywhere. But with the wood ones, they're very, very light. They don't so much like try to topple your whole kingdom. It's a whole lot. What's up, Christine? Welcome, welcome. You still like number 3, the two-tone? I love that one. I love that one. So this one took me the longest for obvious reasons, but I love that, and I don't know if you can see it, but it actually has a wood grain flash right there. Let me look at my one camera, see if you can see the wood grain flash right there. And then there's one on the other side too. There's a wood grain flash in it because all the wood grain is going the same direction. I thought that was super, super cool. It's there's mahogany, and then this is cherry, and then this is catalpa. And then that is oak. The little tip is oak. I'm pretty positive. but obviously it takes longer to glue the woods together and all that fun stuff. Um, but you know, I this one's really cool. I think this is probably my favorite just for the way that it looks. But it's just a little guy, like very little. If you're a thinner pen person, this would definitely work better for you. I am not a thinner pen person. I got to have a thick boy. But, you know, it's very comfortable and it's small. You know what I mean? Like it's just little and I like that one. Like that one a lot. I think that one's probably the one I'm the most proud of the work. Because yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But Beans, what are you barking about, sir? Calm yourself down. No, come here. Don't boof. There's no reason for boofing. There's construction going on, and I think he's like frustrated that he can't just go yell at them. Dude, stop. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I drug him halfway over here, but then I ran out of steam. Goofy dog. Yeah, so we'll see where that goes. I think that'll keep me busy, you know, for a little while, whatever. And I've got a couple of people they want to send me some resin blanks and have me do some resin turning for them. I've got some resin. Hopefully, will be here before too terribly long, and I will work on the resin stuff and see how it goes. I'm gonna do like pinks, blues, and maybe like pink into blue will probably make purple, right? And then maybe add a little dash of like light yellow or something to give the kind of House of Miscellanea colors. I think that would look really, really good. So we'll see. We'll see. But I got I got some ideas that I want to try. So we'll see how that goes. But I got to work with resin first before I can even say, like, yes, I now know how to work with resin. And then I'm going to move on to hybrids after I've working with resin. So I got plans. I got plans. But yeah, so on the topic of changes, right? I have all these things that I like to do or know how to do or whatever. And um, I feel like I get bored really, really easily. And so not only Beans, would you not scratch the floor, dude? God. He always does this during the live. I don't know what it is. I think it's because he's not getting mom's attention. And I also messed up and did not take him for a W before I started the live. That was my fault. I did that to myself, huh? Didn't I? I did. But I tend to change, right? Lots of things. And that includes like my diamond paintings because I get so bored so quickly. I don't know if you saw my month in review and whip parade. Yes, thank you. Boop that like button, y'all. Do it. Do it. Boop. We'll just leave that right there. That'll just hang out right there. Little boop that like um but I don't know if you saw my month in review and whip parade, but like holy crap, I've got too many things going, right? Too many things going. But that's how I like it. I like to, you know, paint based on mood and whatever. Sarah convinced me yesterday to work on Spirit, which, as we all know, that particular piece irks my spirit. So I just want to get it done so that it's out of my face. And every now and again, she'll be like, "When's the last time you did a square on Spirit?" And I'm like, I don't wanna. She's like, "You probably should, so that you'll get it done faster, get it out of that." I'm like, I don't wanna. petulant child kicking my feet. Like, I'll hold my breath until you tell me I don't have to work on this stupid this stupid diamond painting. Because man, does that one just really destroy me. But I got 2 squares of that done yesterday, and it's still in the whips, you know. Um, but I need that change opportunity, because if I don't have it, then I feel like, well, yeah, I'd probably get more done, but I would also get bored probably really quickly and burn out really quickly. Um, so I feel like, yes, I did. I cursed her out the entire time. Yes, His Majesty needs his W. Well, we'll see how he behaves, and as long as he can relax for 10 minutes, then yeah, but Dustin will be home at some point, and he probably will wanna take him anyways, so I'll just wait and see what happens. He's still over there, like, quietly scratching at the floor, and somebody apparently is, like, I don't know what they're doing. Sounds like they're destroying a tree out there. Beans! Don't you side-eye me, sir. That's what I thought. Better knock it off. Oh my god, he so side-eyed me so hard. Well, there and smooch that. God. Side eyes me, does not care, continues doing what he's doing. Punk. Oh my god. Ugh. Anyways, can't even keep a train of thought with this dog. Hmm. But yeah, so I feel like I would burn out probably quicker if I didn't have as many whips as I have going all the time. I mean, do you guys have as like okay, let me actually count. Okay, so there's Grand Canal and Basilica Venice, Voyager, which I'm doing for Wings and Anythings, Loto Lunar, which is a backup for Wings and Anythings because Voyager's almost done. Um, I have the Try to Follow, which I opened for the 1K subscribers. That's 5, right? I have Spirit. I have 2 Diamond Dots pieces, but those can sit there for the rest of my life. I don't care. Those ones I'm not as like excited about. I was excited about the eye, and then it ended up not being what I thought it was going to be. And so it's just really not kept my interest. The other one is Wolves, and it's really confetti heavy. It's already sat for 3 years, so it can sit for 3 more. I don't care. And then I have my Jada Gem Shop 9. Holy shit, guys. Don't worry, I have monetization turned off. I can say shit if I want to. Sorry. Um, Slipped out anyways. So 9. And of those 9, 7 of them are squares. Like, what the actual hell, right? Like, come on, Naomi. But the nice thing is that I can really decide what I want to work on kind of based on how I'm feeling at that time. Like, if I feel like being agitated all the way down into my spirit, I'll work on spirit. Um, with the Jada Gem Shop, that one I can only work a couple of squares at a time anyways, just because the black and white background, like because it's a mystery. The black and white background gives me like headaches, so I can't. I have to be careful with that one. Um, but the others, it's like, this one I love to work on this one. This one is always a joy. So whenever I'm working on something else frustrating, Bing, are you serious, you? Ah, stop scratching the floor. Come here. Not you, Bowie. Get him. Go get Beans. Go tell him. Tell him to knock it off. She's like, nah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like telling him anything right now. He'll slime her. She came over to me the other day, and like literally all the hairs on the one side were like slimed and like sticking straight up. And I was like, oh my God, what happened to you? Well, Beans did. Beans happened to her. That's what happened. I was like, oh my God, he got you. He got you good. Because that's all he does. Man, besides barking, that's one thing that Great Pyrenees are really good at is just slobbering and sliming everything. If you don't like dog spit, don't get a Great Pyrenees. Literally everything you own will be covered in hair and slime. What's up, Scorpio Moon? You're working on one, you're working on two. Okay, all right. Tell me how many whips you guys have. I gotta know. Sarah Barden says, I'm a one at a time type of chick. Yay, Marissa's home and here. Yeah, I want to know how many whips you guys have going. How embarrassed should I be? Besides very. I'm already aware, but I need to know how many whips you guys have going. I just, like I said, I feel like I need to be able um to change it up for whatever kind of mood that I'm in because okay, truck, you have the largest testes of any person I've ever seen in your big old truck. Anyways, I feel like if I don't have those, like just to work on differently, whatever, that I would probably burn out on just one at a time. Oh my God. Okay. So embarrassed. Embarrassed is definitely okay. So we've got go back, go back, go back. All right. So yes. Oh my God, Marissa, the slime. I should take a picture of my front window for you. Like where he likes to press his nose up against the glass and literally like the window sill. If I don't wipe it 3 times a day, which gets exhausting, by the way. If I don't wipe it 3 times a day, then when the slime dries on it, I have to scrape at it to get it off of there. Because it's, of course, slime and then hair. All of the hair. I mean, if I don't vacuum, I don't know what kind of flooring you have, but if I don't vacuum and sweep at least twice a week, there are little tumble beans all over my house, just floating along the extra dust because of all of the extra hair. It's pretty crazy. Like I would need to dust every day in order to not have it be dusty in this house. So be aware, slime and hair and dust. Okay, so one. Okay, Sarah B says 4, but 3 are square. Let's see, 1, sometimes 2. 1, let's see, I limit to 2 from Christine. Sue Morris says 5. Della Fowler says 5. Okay, now those 5 and that 8, Chrissy, are those oh, and Diamond Queen 15. Okay. Now are those like Diamond Art Club large ones or are those like, Temu or Amazon or whatever like bite-sized ones? Just one brain can't handle more than that. Okay. 2 for Scorpio Moon. 1 for Eleanor, 2 whips for L. McIntyre Brooks. Marie says 1, but the odd time 2. Man, yep. Okay, so I should be embarrassed. Got it. Taurus nature makes me feel that I have to complete one thing before beginning another. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You feel bad for it. I mean, sounds like the Great Dane Mastiff mix. Yeah, they slime. They slime a lot. Like, you ever seen Turner and Hooch? It's like that. Oh my gosh. Drives you crazy because you're a completionist to not finish before moving on. So it's like, oh, all DAC. Wow. Okay, 15 plus the one you're working on. Okay, so then me and Diamond Queen, we're on the same level here. We're on the same level. And it's like I could kit up more of them. I really could. I could keep kitting up until forever. Because I feel like I keep myself busier that way. And if I've got variety, then I don't get bored. But if I don't have some kind of variety, it's I think I would burn out. I really, really do. And here's the crazy thing to me, right? Okay, so you'd think, okay, holy crap, you've got all these whips. You must not have any finishes. I still manage to finish 2 paintings a month with all the whips that I have going because I'm pretty fast too. Like, I don't know if I'll have 2 whips this well. I mean, we're only at the what? Oh, it's only the 10th. I've got time. Holy crap. Here, I was thinking it's near the end of June. Don't do that to yourself, Naomi. I know I'll have Voyager finished, and then I'll probably pull out a round and start slamming away on that. I've already got one I think picked out. Because I wanna do it. Uh, but I wanna get another round going. But you'd think, like, yeah, if you've got 9 whips going, you must have 0 finishes. Well, no, I get finishes out of all of it. And I think what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna hit this point where I hit a bunch of finishes all at one time. So, like, one of these months, I'll end up with, like, 6 6 finishes or something. Um, right now, the closest one to finish is, Spirit. That one is the closest, which is I keep working on the stupid thing even though I hate it. The Bat and the Cat for commission. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so changes, man. I'm constantly changing things up. And I feel like if I didn't, I would probably lose passion for what I'm doing, and I don't wanna lose that for the channel. You know what I mean? Which is also why I thought, okay, let me add to this and learn how to do pens. Because I think that's just going to be another layer that's going to keep me interested. It's going to keep me able to um, come up with content for you guys. I thought about, maybe not every time, but possibly one or two times, whatever, like bringing you in to the workspace, like filming, I would probably have it, I would mute the sound or whatever and then do a voiceover, whip and chat, whatever. But let you see the space, let you, kind of experience what's happening in there. Um, it's really just my in-laws' garage, but still. Um, and just let you kind of see what that looks like, what I'm doing. I don't wanna film, like, lives in there or anything like that. I just, would show you guys kinda what it's about, maybe do an hour's worth of turning and do a voiceover whip and chat sort of something like that, but I wanna be able to keep things fresh for the channel too, um, and I feel like the changes are necessary for that, right? Um, so the biggest change, I suppose, has been just in this last year, well, 6 months really, because I started the channel in March. Prior to that was, like, kind of planning stages, I guess, because, Sarah and I have been friends since Reddit, right? I talk about that, where I started out on Reddit and then I came to YouTube afterward. Well, I was in the planning stages for the YouTube channel before I ever left Reddit and was buying canvases and kind of planning stage, whatever. So I kind of had this idea of what I was going to do going beginning of the year. So I would say then the last 6 months, right? Because we're into June. The last 6 months have been full of changes. I got my job in November, and I've been kind of at the same time working on uh, applying for and interviewing for jobs and also doing the diamond painting stuff at the same time. So I just haven't found anything for employment that either A, it's not a good fit, or B, it's just not been working out. So I guess that was the other kind of the reason that I decided to pursue things a little harder with the YouTube channel because it's like, well, I mean, at the very least, I could monetize. Um, and I hit that. I'm happy to hit that goal. So we'll see kind of where it goes from there. I'm just gonna keep on pushing, right? That's all you really can do. So big changes this year. Um, what what sorts of changes do you have planned in your life, or do you have any changes planned in your life? Do you have any goals or aspirations that would take a big change or a big leap, you know? Um, 6 square, 2 rounds for you. Okay, Chrissy. Okay. So then you guys understand that it's sometimes I feel like it's about making making the changes and even in the canvases necessary to kind of follow my mood. I feel like if I don't have a canvas that speaks to some angle or aspect that I might lose interest, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose interest, you know? This is my favorite fairy dust is this light purple, and here's why. So most of the other fairy dust, they just have like a boring kind of white glitter in them or whatever, but these ones have like it's like a pink tinge to it, and I love it. I love, love, love it. And I know you can't see that it's a fairy dust from where you're looking at, but I tend to do my ABs and my specialty drills, my fairy dust and whatever first, because that way I don't have to try and wrestle with them later. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm just working on my specialty drills so that I can get those done, get them out of the way, and not deal with them again. But yeah, tell me about what sorts of, if any, big changes that you might have planned for yourself. Did you guys have any New Year's resolutions that you started and did not finish? Because that's always fun. I don't do New Year's resolutions because here we are at the halfway point of the year, right? I don't want to look back at myself and like, man, here's how much I disappointed myself this year. Because yeah, I'm no good with that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, I can set goals and things like that, but it's just like it would be just like putting myself on a no buy with diamond painting. Like, obviously, for obvious reasons, right now, I'm kind of on a no buy because I'm broke. But if I had money, I would still probably be on what I would consider a low buy because I feel like if I put myself on a no buy, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail because they keep coming out with Margaret Morales's, and I can't be doing that. I can't be saying a no buy and then here goes a Margaret Morales, and then I got to cry myself to sleep. That's no bueno. I'm really excited about the Hades and Persephone um, that came out this last weekend. I don't think they're mailing that out until like the 18th or something, if I remember correctly. Uh, but I'm excited to see what the new toolkit looks like because I have not yet seen that. So I'm excited to explore. I actually like the putty. I know, I know I'm weird. I'm using the putty right now. Uh, I like the putty, so I will be excited to get some extra putty so I don't run out. Um, and to see the new box art and like that sort of thing. Super, super stoked to see what the changes look like. But again, if I put myself on a no buy, I would be just completely messed up. I would fail miserably, just like any other New Year's resolution. Yikes. Ugh. Well, welcome, Wolfie. How's it going? You moved for the first time in 10 years in February. Yeah, that would be scary. That's a big change. That's a big, big change. Um, I feel like, other changes have really just been like life-wise, like, okay, ladies, I'm gonna get a tad bit on the personal side. You know, like when you start to transition through your phases as a woman, okay? Right? Not gonna I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but like your transition phases, thank you, Togo, as a woman, where you're like you're in maiden stage, mother stage, crone stage. I feel like I'm still in mother stage, but I'm like heading into maybe the end of that stage where my children are grown now. I don't have any other children that I need to raise. And so I can start to transition out of that stage of my life. Is that a bad thing to be moving into crone? I guess that change can be really, really scary. Um, Depending on who you are and what you feel like on that. Um, yeah, it's scary. It's it's it feels like it feels like the end of something, and I hate the ends of things. The ends of things always terrifies me. It always makes me feel small when I hit the ends of things. Does that make sense? Like, I don't even know if that makes sense, the words I just said, but it does. Yeah. Um, you pitch boxes, but art on the box, you may keep your Margarets. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? I'm saying. Um, Quit drinking, quit smoking, no sugar, migraines under control is good. Regular exercise, keeping up on puppy training. Awesome, Marissa. Congrats, man. And yes, therapy is worth it. I needed therapy. I guess that was a big change for me this year too, because I had never gone to therapy before. Like I did when I was a teenager, but it didn't last very long. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, Wolfie. That's a big change, losing a friend. Um, like beginning of 2019 was really rough for me. I lost my mom and my best friend from middle school, like within a couple of months of each other. And it's no good. So man, sending you vibes on that. I know I can't do much more, but you ever need an ear. Because that's not a good change. It's hard, especially when they're friends. Almost because they're our friends are the family we choose, right? Um, Not the end, beginning of a new chapter. Yeah, but like when you think about the crone stage, right? That's the start of a new chapter at the end of a book. It's where I don't know, are things still exciting at that stage? Maybe. Um I feel like it's a different kind of exciting. You know how like if you're going over the hero's journey and talking about it in that respect, um in the hero's journey, I'm probably right at this point like I have the thing that I went on the mission to get. I've already met the wizard and I've received my gifts that I'm going to have, and I'm going to use those gifts to get back home, right? And so I'm like I'm on the journey home. That sounds way more scary than I meant for it to sound. Whoa. Uh, yeah, that, it's one of those things. It's scary as crap. It's really, really scary. You don't look at it as Crohn's stage, but this is the beginning of me stage. Well, I could look at it that way too. Diamonds around the world, welcome. Been driving and listening. You have 2 whips going as of yesterday, but finished 1, and next month you'll have at least 4. Well, welcome to the club. Hi, Lisbeth. Oh, okay. I like that. 42 and a gentle thought stage. Girl, I'm here for it. I will live vicariously through you and your adventures. It's too funny. Gentle thought stage. I don't know if I know what that means, but I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Uh, and I'm not like by any stretch of the imagination, I don't feel like an old woman, right? Like I'm not. I'm really not. But Crohn's can start at just about any age, really. But like I've already, started to experience changes and the kids growing, the body changing, the needs and the appetites are different. Mm, and so yeah, just a weird place to be, a weird transition to be at the beginning of the Crohn stage and the end of the mother stage. Now, granted, I want grandbabies real bad. I mean, I'm not gonna I have to be patient, right? Because I can't make anything happen, but I can't wait to be a grandma. I'm super excited about that. Uh I will have to wait patiently because like really have no control over that. Um, but I feel like it's also a time where I can be a little more adventurous, I suppose, because I don't have little ones to worry about where they are and what they're doing, and they can be like the last couple of years, we can leave them at home for a week or whatever, and Dustin and I can go on a trip. We don't have to worry about, are they eating? Are they safe? Are they well? Which is kind of nice. But it's definitely a time where Dustin and I can spend time like kind of getting to know each other better or what have you. And you'd think after 20 years it'd be really like what do you have left to talk about? But man, we come up with stuff. We really do. uh, I'm reading your comments. Having trouble figuring out where you belong? Yes, that makes sense. Nothing is really new and exciting. Yeah, yeah. I'm feeding your writer's needy soul. Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, listen, I could write a book. I'll tell you what, Marissa, I could write a book on just too many things. Do you even want to know what thought means? Michelle, um, otherwise you're resting, working on your canvases. Yeah, if you do not know what it means, I am afraid I do not have time to, well, not have time. And I didn't monetize, so I could probably explain what a thought is. Well, it stands for that hoe over there. Um, as for what that means for each hoe over there, I could not tell you. But apparently for Kat, it means that she's going to act out when she has the energy to do so and then work on her canvases the rest of the time. uh, you love the getting to know each other again stages. It's great. And I mean, like, you would think that 20 years would mean there's none of that, right? Like, there can't be. Man, starting to veer off my little thing here. I fix it. I fix it while I still can, and it's not too tight. Um, yeah, and like 20 years, man, you'd think that there wouldn't be any of that to do, but there still is. I learn stuff about Dustin every day. And we're both like people, right? Real people. So we ourselves are both changing all the time, things that we like or don't like. I don't remember him being obsessed with succulents before now. curating some curating some interesting plant life. That's new. That's different. I mean, he's always liked plants. We both have always liked greenery and things, but this is the first time that he's decided to fill an entire window with shrubbery. So, um, yeah, that's new and exciting. What color? Okay. It's almost like a tealish kind of blue color. I like this. I like the I don't know how well you can see it, but there actually is inside of that like a very light tan for the branches, and then it's got blue flowers. But yeah, it's like a tealish kind of blue kind of deal. I don't know. Can't really see that, but anyway. Um It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Um, I figure that, you know, I was probably not obsessed with diamond painting like I am now before. So he's got his succulents and I've got my diamond painting stuff. It's one of those quiet activities, like he can do his quiet activity, I can do my quiet activity. Um, but we still have lots of things that we like to do together. I was half tempted to ask him the other day if he wanted to go frisbee golfing because we've got a frisbee golf course like in town. Actually, a really nice frisbee golf course, and we haven't gone in ages. So I thought maybe I'd ask him about going to that, but he'd probably be like, nah, I'm good. Ugh. Like, maybe because we've got all kinds of frisbees. You know what I mean? Like to do the thing, but it's another one of those like had that hobby, lost interest. That's why I don't wanna lose interest in diamond painting because I don't wanna, like I don't know what I would do with the channel. I mean, there's those people who've had their diamond painting channels for years and years and years, and who knows if they should have left or whatever a long time ago, or if they, need to freshen it up or whatever. Like, who's to say? That's not for me to say. Everybody has their own thing going on, and it is what it is. Um, I definitely don't want to be one of those people that sticks around too long. I don't want to be one of those people who, like, should have left because I was bitter and whatever years ago, because, that doesn't sound great to me. The color slightly changes when I move my hands. Oh, interesting. Well, and I think because of the lighting too, that's probably something to do with it. Because it's not like, I mean, aside from having glitter in it, it's not like color changing. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Yes, I know you're crazy, cat. You were babies. Well, I feel like that sometimes. I definitely do. I definitely still feel like we're still in the young stage of our relationship, even though it's forever and ever. It feels like 20 years feels like a long time. And that's a human being right there. That's a whole ass adult. 20 years. You do and you love me for it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people who hangs on too long or whatever. So I'm gonna try my best because like I've said, there's lots of situations in my life where I've decided to just kind of like I was going right forever and then I just went, and I'm gonna go left. Why? Can you keep up? Let's do it. Uh that I'm gonna try at the very least to keep keep things like fun and fresh and whatever because you just don't know, you just don't know. I want to be able to keep not relevant because I don't care about relevancy. I do care about one being entertaining, right? To because that's sort of the point, is to be entertaining. And then two, uh to to make it less about me and more about like not just like diamond painting, the craft itself, because obviously that's what it's about, but also about the community, because that's the part of this craft that I enjoy the most is having built a little community. So at the very least, you're not getting rid of me in that way. Like friends for life, you guys, seriously. And if you're newer to the live or whatever, you're just kind of checking me out, see how, feeling things out, whatever, and you like what you're hearing or seeing or whatever, I highly recommend joining the Discord because that's where we really like get to know each other. We've spent a lot of time on the Discord, just talking and um, really supporting each other. It's been great. It has been wonderful. If you're ever feeling like you don't have a support structure, support group, whatever, like it's good for that. Because there's almost 24 hours a day somebody who's on the voice chat willing to chat about something. I mean, we are on there until the wee hours. Some of us like all day long, dang it, when they should be recording content. Well, I can't do much during the day because like the noise and the activity and stuff, but um I definitely am on there too much. Well, Diamond Queen, you need to join us over at the Discord because you'll make plenty of friends there. We're uh we're a very, very friendly group. I feel like most people who have joined us on the Discord have found a little home. Told me a while ago I was stuck. Yep, I'm stuck. Pretty much stuck with you guys are stuck with me uh for life. Yep. Yes, Diamond Queen, now you do. Come join us at the Discord, get in that voice chat and start visiting with us cuz we're a lot of fun. Been bullied too many times. Yeah, I don't think you're going to run into that on the Discord at all. Um, everybody is incredibly welcoming, accepting. Um, we're all kind of anti-bullying and anti-bull crap. I feel like we've really built a very strong little group of just very welcoming, inclusive people. Because I think you're going to find that many of the people who end up watching my content are probably people who have dealt with exclusion or bullying or what have you. I feel like those are the kind of people that tend to gravitate toward me, anyways. So you're probably going to find a lot of like minded people. Um, I do, and I'm going to be talking about it in my whip and chat as well. But I have a little something something happening with Jennifer Dawn to Dusk Gems. Dawn to Dusk Gems has taken my logo and used a program and has turned it into uh, a grid for diamond painting, a 61 by 61 centimeters. So I was going to get a hold of Stephanie from Lazy River Crafts, and I was going to get a diamond painting made out of my logo. If you are at all interested in getting a House of Miscellanea like diamond painting, if you want in on it, so I can place an order kind of, or at least let her know how many I'm ordering all at one time, definitely let me know if you're interested because um I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what it's going to cost. I'll give you details before, but tentatively, if you're interested in a House of Miscellanea diamond painting with the logo that has the bottle and all the stuff inside, there's like a unicorn, there's a sloth, there's a fox, there's a little something for everybody in that bottle, I tell you. Definitely let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. And I can let her know kind of an idea of how many we're looking at making, but it's really super cool. Yes, get your booty over to the Discord. Sarah says, me, me, me. It was cool to watch. Yeah, she was working on it like live on the voice chat. So you could watch her working on like hand rendering the diamond painting. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know. Um, so I am absolutely loving this diamond painting. Grand Canal and Basilica Venice remains one of my favorite pieces that I've worked on. Um, I mean, I've loved pretty much every piece that I've worked on or gotten finished. Maybe save a couple. Spirit. Listen, it's not the freaking diamond painting's fault. Like I love the subject. It's just the damn it's the glue, it's the drills, it's the gapping, it's the everything with that painting, I tell you. But I do love the subject matter. Um, but this one, I feel like when I finish it, it's one of my favorite finishes because this one is just a stunner. It's a good one. It's a real good one. And I know that you guys, like me, are excited to see it all finished, like all done, being able to see the whole image finished. And I'm getting to a point where most of what I'm working on is color blocking anyways. So we'll see. We will see. Should be good. Try to follow his spirit's friend. Yeah, man. Ugh, bit me. You're already on the Discord, diamond_lover 2023. Well, get up in that voice chat then. Dang it. Do it. You got to do it. Don't be scared. We also have, after the lives, pretty much every live, we have Discord After Dark. Discord After Dark is fun. We get a little bit wooey out there. We like to talk about just a little bit of everything. And we've got like a book club going on there that's just started. We've got kinds of little fun activity things that we're working on for just our little community in there. Well, no, I mean, anybody would be welcome to do those event things that we're working on. But obviously, you got to join the Discord in order to get in on those events. Because some of them are like anybody can join them. It's just we don't want to maybe broadcast them to the entire community because I don't like to share. That's why. That, and I don't want my ideas smacked, taken away from me. Somebody will grab them and not even give me credit. Rude. So, for those who are new or newer, if you haven't joined the Discord, definitely do so. If the link is broken, let me know that the link is broken because it expires and then I got to reset it. And it's a whole thing. About to be driving home, so you just be listening. Cool. And if you don't want to talk, you do not have to talk in the voice chat. Just sit and listen. There's lots of people who just creep. Well, oh no. I just flung some diamonds. It's fine. I'll get them. Don't mind me. Jeebs. I don't even know what happened there. That was crazy. I just decided to fling my diamonds all over the table. Story of my life, I tell you. If I'm not flinging diamonds at least once per week, I dropped a whole a whole bunch from Voyager on the floor, and I just left them there. I was like, forget it, I don't even care right now. I'm sure I'll have enough to finish because they always send more, but yeah, I was a little bit upset. I was so grumpy about it that I was like, forget it, I'm not touching them. Yeah, lots of people just get up in there, they lurk and they listen and we're usually talking about a little bit of everything. I do try to be mindful to like keep the politics to a minimum. I know yesterday there was a very sensitive topic that came up and somebody had left without saying anything. And I was like, oh crap. I had mentioned everybody like, okay, let's ease off of that topic a little bit. Because, you know, politics and religion and that sort of stuff, like we try to leave those out of the chat too much. Unless it's a civil conversation where we're just kind of talking. That's not a big deal, but you're not going to see heated discussions in there or whatever. But it's one of the places where I feel like if my opinion was different from somebody else's, that people would treat me respectfully. Because I've seen it. Whenever somebody has a different opinion, they're not like, you know, chastised for it or whatever. People have like adult conversation. So it's very nice to be able to have adult conversation and just civil discourse on anything. It's just really nice to have that. Because there's a whole lot of not that on the internet lately. And so it's just nice to have a curated space where you can actually talk to people about stuff, you know? Um, yeah, so like if you're not up in there, get up in there, uh, and let me know if there's issues, if you're not able to get in for some weird reason, whatever, just let me know about it. But uh so yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways that I can keep myself interested and interesting to you guys. And like, um, if you ever have any recommendations or any uh, questions or whatever, if there's something like a segment you want to see or questions that you have that you want addressed or whatever, I'm not afraid to talk about really anything. I mean, I don't really have much to lose when it comes to the world of diamond painting. Like I I'm not really afraid to talk about any subject, to be honest with you. Um so if there's something you need to ask about or something that you being spoken about that needs to be, bam, let me know. I'll see if I can make a video about it. Um I know that I will be making a sealing video, like how to seal a diamond painting, because when I finish Spirit, that one's definitely going to have to get sealed. I'm not going to have a choice on that one. And somebody was like, "Would you do a sealing?" I said, "Yep, already had planned to. Already had planned to show you guys how to seal stuff." Um, but yeah, there's something questions you have or whatever, just let me know. I can go look. Oh, the Paradise Problem. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Paradise Problem for a book read. We're starting that July 1st, if I remember correctly. That one's gonna start on July 1st, so to give you time to actually acquire the book. Um, and then we've got like a little voice group for just the people reading the book. We were gonna meet Mondays at 8 p.m. To talk about the book. And then, you know what I thought about, you guys? Like, this is gonna sound really silly. I actually thought about doing, like, a book reading channel because people talk all the time about how my voice is, like, soothing or whatever. I thought about doing a book reading channel. Thought that'd be pretty funny. I don't know that that's ever gonna happen, so we're not gonna cross our fingers about that, but it could happen. You never know. I might get bored and secretly put up a book reading channel and not tell anybody. You finished it today. Oh man, I should have started. Well, for those of us who have not yet started the Paradise Problem, that's going to start in July. the first. I thought about starting it, I'm not gonna lie, just to have it done, but I'm gonna listen to it while I diamond paint. Yeah, I did. I did think about starting a book reading channel. Like, oh yeah, I have to have the rights to what I'm reading. What if it's my own book? I have a book. It's not published, but it's my own book. I do have one. I'll write fan fiction, but it won't have any specific characters' names in it. You're just gonna know who it is based on what's happening in the book. It'll be fan fiction. I do not write fan fiction. I have never written fan fiction. I'm sure I could if I really wanted to try, but I have not written fan fiction. Some people with fan fiction, they write some pretty weird stuff. I think I'm gonna have to change out my putty. My putty is starting to get worked too much. A book narrator. Yeah. I thought about it. I thought about it. I've got a very good voice for that sort of thing, I am told. Wasn't long, typical formula, and you've been laid up for days. Yeah, Scorpio Moon, did you not get to go to Memphis like you were gonna do? Did you end up going? Or public domain? Yeah, there was some misunderstanding about when we were meeting and when we were starting, and I got confused too. I think everybody got confused. It's okay. It happens. It happens. You listen at work. Go through ACX. I'll have to look into that. Thank you, Marissa. I will definitely have to look into that because I wouldn't have even really known where to start. I would be so lost and confused. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? How am I supposed to be? But yeah, well, we'll see what happens with that. I thought it could be a good time. I'm so glad I got my ABs already done because having to start on fresh putty. Yep. Pain in the butt. Slight pain in the booty. I'm looking at where to go. You'd think it would be just easy enough. Just go to the next line. Like, do that. But I kind of jump places. It's getting to the point now where when I look at a row, I can almost, without counting, I can tell how many I need for that row. So I know how many to pick up. And I didn't think that I would get there with multi-placing, but I've gotten there. And it's been a glorious thing. So I don't have to worry about, how many I'm picking up or whatever, because I can pretty much see how many I need without counting it. It's pretty interesting. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hospitalized right after getting home. That's no bueno. No good at all. We'll have to have a phone call, Miss Lady, and catch up. So I can find out what's up with you. Didn't realize at first it was like a book club and a specific book. So you were rambling on about what you were reading. Oh, no, no, no. That specific spot is literally just for book recommendations and whatever. The book club part, that's going to be happening Mondays at 8. We just like started I need to fix some channel stuff and whatever so that it's separate, which I plan to do. Just because, yeah, I don't want people being confused about what's going on or whatever. That is still just a book rec channel on the Discord. Released this morning. Good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad that you're home. Yikes. Yikes on bikes. But I'm glad that you still got to go to Tennessee. Because I know you needed that little mini vacay to get yourself around some good peeps. Oh, the other thing, and we discuss it in the Discord, because we're trying to make some plans. There is a meetup in the works coming up for September. We are talking about doing a meetup in Chicago. I think it's the second weekend in September is what we've kind of decided on for a date, so that there's plenty of time for people to make arrangements and whatever. But any of the details about that meetup, like meet and greet or meetup, whatever, that's all going to be on the Discord. Like, that's not something that I'm going to put on general YouTube for like infos and things. That's going to be something that is really going to be posted just in the Discord. So again, if you're not in the Discord and you're interested in finding out about things, that's really honestly the best place to do it. Yeah, I do talk about things on YouTube, but all the actual information is on the Discord. Oh, I think Dustin might have just got home. Yeah, I'm a terrible patient too, to be honest with you. What's up, Dustin? How was work?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're heading over there. Are you taking Beans with you? Yeah, you probably should. He's been pitching fits the whole time that I've been on YouTube, basically. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're getting things ready for the grad party. I'm going over there on Friday to help. So, yes. Yes, yes. But yeah. Got some fun things planned in the works and whatnot. So if you're interested in all of that, like I said, you should go over and join the Discord, because that's where we do the things. And more than likely, what'll end up happening is after we get off of the live today, I will probably end up like taking Beans or Bowie for a walk, and then I bring you guys with me on Discord. This morning I saw a furry baby bird. No, they're not furry when they're birds. But it was fuzzy. It was like just had like little fluffy fuzz feathers all over it. It was a little starling. But I didn't want to scare it, because I thought if I scare it, it's gonna like literally jump into the river. I did not want to scare it into the river. That would have been so I was just like trying to stay away from it. Bowie, hey, relax, Chica. Just because you know that Dustin's putting on regular clothing doesn't mean that you need to go buck wild. Bowie, chill out. Oh my gosh. Don't climb into my lap, please. Oh my God. No. Bowie, no. Bowie, no. Bowie. Oh my gosh. No, Bowie, please don't. She's like literally trying to climb into my lap. This is an office chair and you are a border collie. Get off with me. Thank you. She's all excited. And on like real clothes, she knows something's happening, so she's got to get all excited about it. Bowie, relax, chicka, 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 relax. Oh, thank you. But let's not climb into my lap, though. Oh my God. You love to see Bowie? All right, here, hold on. I don't want to make you, so let me do this slowly. Wow. There's Bowie. She's trying to climb into my lap right now. Oh, your breath is awful. Oh my God. No, stop. This is Bowie. She's really wants to go somewhere, apparently. Yeah, you're all right, but your breath smells disgusting. Smells like you've been eating dead things. Have you been eating dead things? Oh my God. Okay, get down. Oh Lord, you're bad. You need like doggy mints or something. Woof woof. Hey, stop. Get down. Relax. Relax. Get down. Yeah. Hey, would one of you guys be willing to take her OUT, please? Well, but it would help me out. Please and thank you. Otherwise, that whining, you know, is going to start turning into screaming because that's what she does. I know. Well, then let her upstairs. Let her upstairs. Maybe that'll help. Go get him, Bowie. I sent her upstairs after Dustin. Yep, she found him. She found him. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Where's he at? Bowie, go get him. No, shh. Quiet. Where's Dustin? You want to boop her nose? Yeah. Enough. Relax. Oh, wow. Bowie, stop. Here you go. Come downstairs. No, we're not climbing into my lap, though. Bowie, where's Dustin? Where's Dustin? You're going the wrong direction. He's not down there. Bowie. Where's Dustin? Where is he? Go get him. Hush, hush, hush. No barking. No barking. Sugar, no, you don't start. Don't start with me. Oh my Lord. Yeah, this is what happens when he puts on real pants. Not like his pajama pants, but his real like actual jeans. This is what they do. They're like, it must be time. Bowie, go find him. Go get. Oh, don't scream. No, sugar. No. Sugar. No. Stop. Oh my God, sorry, you guys. They've lost it. They've fully lost it. Your cat is concerned. Oh my gosh. I have so much patience. Yeah, well, I don't know about patience, but I got pets. I got lots. All right, is that all my 7 hair flying around? Can you open that back up, Ace? Please and thank you. I want her to be able to go up the stairs so that she can check to see what progress he's making or whatever. It'll just help her be quiet. So don't close it though. Just shh, Bowie. No. I don't trust you. I don't want you. Yeah, just watch him. Sorry. Oh my goodness. This color. Yours do when you put on jeans. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what it is because anytime somebody's wearing real clothes, that's when she thinks it's time. It's time to go. And the thing is, I don't think that he's taking her along when he goes. I think he's taking Beans, but not her. Maybe because I don't know. Bowie's just not. She's not a people-y person. she's great with our family. She's just not great with other people. And going over to his parents' house, she's fine with them. She's been over there enough times that I think she kind of considers them family, but if somebody was to come over to the house or whatever, she's just, yeah, she's not great with people. Unfortunately, not great with people. My understanding is, though, that's kind of a border collie thing. I was not aware. Uh-oh, now Charlie's involved. Now he's got to know what's happening. He's like, what's wrong, Mom? Better get that figured out. Save that puppy. You're okay, Bowie. You're all right. Relax. Let's go with this one. You think you're going somewhere? Oh. Oh boy. See, I don't know about you guys with your pets, but like I can't say the W word. I just say that we're going on a W so that way they don't know like what I'm talking about. Or I have to spell WALK. If I start saying the word, then she starts getting really antsy. She's like, she's just got too much in life figured out. And that particular word, she knows what that particular word means. Auntie T is not great with people either, Bowie. She says she is not great with people either. Yeah, she's like, without warning, will just run up and just nip somebody. Can't have that. Can't be having that. So I often, like, I'll have to let her outside, just the two of us, so that I can watch her, just in case somebody comes walking past on the sidewalk and you know what I mean? Because I don't need her nipping somebody. She's going to be mad when you leave. You told her yesterday it's her turn? Well, then take her. Well, she wants to go, clearly. She needs to be included and not treated like a redheaded stepchild. I don't know if he'll be able to take both of them. Well, he usually walks one and I walk the other, which is helpful. Now it's time to start dinner. Go get you some dinner going. I will probably finish up this color and then finish up the live, but you guys have not finished telling me about the big changes that you've got going on in your lives right now, if any. Have you any planned? You told me how many whips you got, and I'm slightly embarrassed, so me and my 9 whips will be over here quietly crying. But it'll be amazing when I have 9 finishes, all like bam, 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 right in a row. Because that's got to happen, right? That's what I assume will happen. Maybe. I'll be so excited when I finish most of them. Because they're all pretty ones. Okay, give you a history on the phrase redheaded stepchild. You know, I'm not really sure. What's up, Amber Lake? How you doing? Honestly, let's find out. What does Google say? Where does the phrase red-headed stepchild come from? So it says 1910. There are several threads to the origin of the term. A red-haired born to a family of different coloring immediately caused questions to be asked about the morality of its mother, and stepchild here may indeed have been a euphemism for bastard. So apparently, if you had a red-haired child and you did not have red hair and your partner did not have red hair, then that was your red-headed stepchild or bastardo. So I guess that's where the phrase comes from. 1910, according to Google. What's that? What'd you say, Dustin? Well, right, but they probably didn't know that in 1910, right? He says it's a recessive gene, so you could have two parents without red hair that have a child with red hair. And I said they probably don't know that. They didn't know that in 1910. So you'd be calling a lady a cheater, and she probably wasn't even a cheater because anybody could have a child with red hair. History lessons with me. Oh, that's the other thing you get on the Discord. Yeah, right. Yeah, we gotta love the assumption that mom is being naughty. That's the other thing you get on Discord is random whatever thoughts I have in my head songs because I like to sing randomly anyways. And so sometimes when I'm doing something, I'm singing. I'll just like write random songs for whatever I'm saying out loud. Pretty interesting if you like that sort of thing. Because that's what I do. I'm doing something, I might be singing about it. It's like my own jingles for things. The more you know. Yes, that. Yeah, see, I'm also Irish. My first landed relative here in the States was Irish. So, yeah, I got red hair myself. Neither of my kids have red hair though. One's got dark brown hair, dark brownish, blondish hair. The other's blonde. Well, right now it's like blonde with blue in it, but you know what I mean.
Uh,
Oh, you're gonna make her cry.
no. Get off me.
She already tried to climb into my lap to tell me about it. Bowie, relax, Chica. I called him Bones earlier. Yeah. I was trying to say Bowie and Beans at the same time, and it came out Bones. So. He's like, wait a minute. Do you need help getting him out to the car? Okay. Well, you know, she'll just follow you anyways, but I guess he's going to take them both. Fun time. Oh my goodness, Bowie. Bowie, relax. He's getting closer to opening the door. She needs to scream about it, apparently. Bowie, relax. Yes, I'll get the door behind you.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right. All right, I'm back. I had to help him get out the door, but yeah, you can hear like that's what she does. She gets so excited, she like vibrates and then starts screaming, like, hurry and get the door open. And then I don't know if you heard the bells or not when I closed the door. We've got like sleigh bells basically on the door because we were trying to train Beans to go over and like ring the bells when he needs to go outside. But he's actually really good about holding it, so we don't have to worry too much. Um, he's never like taken a dump in the house or anything. Could you imagine? Oh my god, a Pyrenees-sized dump in the house would not be fun to take care of. Like, no, thank you. Yikes! 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 Variety. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you what, like his poops are epic. Like they're epic size poops. I have a chihuahua. His poops are as big as the chihuahua sometimes. It's like scary. So I guess I understand why the one dude was upset that he pooped under his bush, but like, under a bush, dude. Like, why are you upset about poop under a bush? That sign was funny though. He put up a sign basically that said that, like leaving poop was a 200 and whatever dollar fine. And I'm like, okay, so what are you gonna do? Like, you gonna come running out and hold me in place while you call the police to come and give me a ticket for my dog's poop or what? Because I'm probably not gonna stick around waiting for him. All right, well, now that the dogs are gone, I don't have to, I can do one more color. I don't have to end now. Fertilizer. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, I should charge you for the fertilizer, buddy. That's a lot of fertilizer, too. But it was under the bush. It wasn't like it was in the yard or whatever. It was under a bush. He went under the bush to poop. And dude was still upset about it. It was like, the camera doesn't block or isn't blocked by the trees. It's like, okay, so you watched my dog poop. Good for you. Hope you enjoyed it. What the hell? Like, whatever. Yeah, it was free fertilizer. I didn't charge him or nothing. VLA. You were born with VLA. What's VLA? Your apartment complex has that if you don't pick up after your dogs, get charged $350. Wow. And I mean, like, okay, so here's the thing. I was like, I had talked to Dustin. I said, I'm taking Beans for a walk. You know, did when he went with you earlier? And he was like, yeah, he pooped already. He usually only poops once a day. Like, his food is very high quality. So he doesn't just like poop and poop and poop all day. Like, he has a poop and he's good. So I didn't think I needed to bring along any bags. So I didn't bring along any bags. Well, by this point, I was like 4 blocks from home. I'm like, man, of course he needs to poop. Well, he had pooped under a bush. So I was like, well, that's not, I mean, it's not like in anybody's way. Like, nobody's going to end up walking on that. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because, like, what am I going to do? Walk back to my house to get a bag and come back? I mean, I suppose I could, but I didn't think it was a big deal because it was under a bush, like literally under a bush. So I was like, meh, whatever. Next day, go for a walk with Beans, and here's this sign, like talking about how much the fine is and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what do you got, a notepad in your house, a fine pad? You're gonna come out and give me a fine yourself? Like, because good luck getting the cops here in less than 3 hours to give me a ticket for this said poop. Like, I'm not gonna stand here and wait for them. Sorry, I left poop under your bush. I didn't mean to. Like, mea culpa, buddy, mea culpa. Just forgive me. But yeah, apparently don't poop under that dude's bush. Ever. Bad idea. Don't put your dog poop under his bush. But $350 for poop, that's a little bit ridiculous. Yes, exactly. If that bush flowers, I'm coming for him. Wow, for some poop, man, that's crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, I totally understand. If I was at my, like, if I had an apartment, right, and my dog was pooping out in the yard or whatever, I'm right there. Of course I can pick it up. I'll probably have bags right then and there. But I was like 4 blocks from home. I wasn't going to come all the way home just to get some bags, clean up this poop under a bush. So, yeah, dude was unhappy with my dog's poop under his bush. Whatever. I'm over it. He apparently got over it because recently when I went, he had that sign up for probably, I figure he knows I saw it, so that's why he took it down. He's like, the person who needed to see it saw it. But now I carry a fanny pack that I always have bags, poop bags in. But yeah, I was like, don't poop shame my dog. He had to go under a bush. if he'd left a horse pile like in the middle of the dude's yard, I definitely would have come back with a bag. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was under a bush. I didn't think much of it. Whatever. That dude was unhappy. Um, God, I love this painting. I also love that I'm into the color blocking part of this painting. Love that for me because I'll tell you what, like the buildings were really confetti heavy and not in a bad. I like confetti. I don't know about other people. I like confetti. I think it keeps it interesting. Obviously, like there's a definite level or amount of confetti that is like kind of the limit. I don't mind lots and lots of confetti. That's why I like the Jaded Jump Shop. I'm enjoying that just fine. But excuse me. Um, but it is always nice to get a color block break in there too. Like a little mix of both, you know. Some people they hate confetti, absolutely hate it. That's why, they don't like to do landscapes or whatever because a landscape is basically going to be all confetti. Okay, so here's a question. Would you guys consider this a landscape? Would you consider this piece a landscape or no? Because I would consider this piece a landscape. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. You guys tell me if that's incorrect, like if this should not be considered a landscape. Because I feel like it meets the criteria, right? It's both in landscape orientation and it is it's in whatnot. You would consider it a abstract landscape. Okay, okay. So what about try to follow? Because that one I also consider a landscape. I'll show you a picture if I can find it. What did I do with the sticker? Oh no, what did I do with the sticker? Where did my sticker go? Seriously though, where did I go? What did I do with the sticker? Oh no. Never mind. Maybe I won't show you a sticker because I don't know where in the hell I put it. I know I put one in here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Okay. Try to follow. I also consider that an abstract landscape, but I think I feel like try to landscape thoughts maybe. Definitely feels like it. Yeah. Do you guys maybe? I like it as a landscape. I do. Yeah. But so I've got my two landscapes going. I've got I feel like I do landscapes and then I do portraits. You want that? Oh man. Yeah. I wanted it enough to pay too much for it. I did. I paid way too much for it. But that's why I made it my kind of treat for myself for hitting 1,000 subscribers because um at first I was telling my husband like, "Man, I spent too much. I should probably just hang on to the thing until, next wow, pop my drills. I should probably hang on to the thing until like next year and then get double my money or whatever, even though that's grimy to do that. But I'd probably get double my money that I paid for it and, whatever. Well, he's like, "No, you want to work the piece." I was like, "I do. I really, really do. I want to work the piece because I think it's gorgeous." And he's like, "So make that your 1,000 subscribers thing. Like if you hit 1,000 subscribers, that you'll do try to follow." And I was like, "Actually, that's not a bad idea." So he held me to it. He was like, "When you hit 1,000 subscribers, that's what you got to do for it." I was like, "Okay, fine." And thankfully, I convinced Sarah to do it along with me. So, okay, with Diamonds and Thoughts with Marissa, um, I like to get things that I maybe wouldn't normally pick, right? Because I have a really large stash, and I like the thought that I can go into my stash and find just about any kind of a piece, right? I've got some that now what I don't have any like holiday type ones. That's not really something that I tend to gravitate toward. Um, so like I don't have a Christmas one or a Halloween one necessarily. I have ones that would fit or work for those things, but I don't have one that's geared directly at Christmas. I don't well, I wouldn't even have would I have one that would work for Christmas? I don't know. Maybe not. Um, I have things that would work for Halloween. Unplug it. Just unplug it then. Um, you do commissions. Like what kind of commissions are you talking about? You mean like you do diamond paintings for people that want to buy diamond paintings that are completed? Is that what you're talking about? Because like Spirit is one that was a commission for somebody. It just so happened that I had it in my stash and somebody really liked it. But the what I'm saying, Marissa, is it's a good idea to get a piece that is kind of outside of what you would normally do, right? So if you would not normally pick a portrait, find a portrait that speaks to you. Um, I love bright colors. Wow, bacon, chumpy, chunky booty. Like, why you gotta jump down like that? Uh, she straight jumped down and like thumped everything. Uh, I like a lot of color. I like bright colors, vibrant colors, you know, cotton candy colors, whatever. I love color. And so I, on purpose, will buy things that are more monotone or darker colors, like really um heavy colors, whatever, like what comes to mind? Like Lunum Pythonissum, which is like a girl, she's got a little pointed hat on and she's got a cat on her shoulders, but it's monotone. It's like black and white. Moon Witch is another one that comes to mind. She's black and white, uh, monotony looking. Um, so pick something that like speaks to you, but is different from what you would normally pick. Because I guarantee you, there's going to come a time when you want to try something new or different, and you'll have it there in your stash for when you get that feeling. Um, or conversely buy it because it's different. For those of us who have large stashes, if it's all just the same type of stuff, that gets a little bit or your tastes change. You know what I mean? Like what you love today, you may not love tomorrow. So it's always good to try new things, especially when you're like me and you're ready to make all these changes and you get bored with things easily because I do. And yeah, you'll have something at the ready for when that happens because I'll tell you what, like if I don't have something to kind of go left when I would normally be to work on, I just get burnt. I get burnt really, really, really easily. And I don't want to burn out on this. This is something that I'd like to stick with as long as I can. Still annoyed by the grid. Which grid are you annoyed by? Let's find out. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, yeah, annoyed by the tight grid. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Try to Follow has a very, very, very tight grid. Like I said, it bit me. It bit me hard, real hard. I think depending on what piece, you would probably like a portrait. Um, but I bet it's gotta be like a certain type of piece. Like I have Chrysabug's Medusa, and I have Chrysabug's what is it, Moon Magic? I forget the name of it. I like to go dark, and I like to go really colorful. I also got, oh, what is it called? It's like this woman's face, but her face is all different corals, and it's really kind of monotone colored, like literally monotone. It's just her eyes are blue, but the rest of it is like tans and whatever. I don't think it has a lot of colors in it if I remember correctly, but yeah, it's always nice to just get something completely out of left field from what you would normally do. Holiday ones coming. Yeah, see, I don't have any holiday ones. Not even a little bit. And I feel like you just started collecting the I mean, those are cute. I don't have any Lorenzes, but they sure are adorable. I would love to work on a Lorenz at some point. I just don't know what one. Like I would have a hard time choosing. There's one in particular that reminds me of my mom. It's maybe it's Ida or something. I can't remember the name of it, but it's really, really cute. Anyway, I know I keep saying like I'm gonna do one last color and then I'm gonna I'm gonna stop, but I really, really mean it. Um, that said, if some of you guys want to come over, if you haven't already, come over to the Discord. I'm sure I will be on Discord before too terribly long here. I just gotta my daughter said that she's got a question for me, so I gotta check in with her. And then I'll probably jump onto the Discord after that. Otherwise, I'm sure that there'll be a group. There usually is on the Discord chatting or whatever. Um, Miss Scorpio Moon, I want to check in with you at some point today too. Just shoot me a message, okay? And yeah, so otherwise, I'm gonna get motored out of here, and I will hopefully see some of you guys in the Discord in a little while. But as I always say, wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. I love, 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 love you guys. I'll see you later, okay? Bye bye.